Hello and welcome to Election with Times. We're in Ahmedabad city, right next to the famous Ellis Bridge, one of the famous landmarks of Ahmedabad. Gujarat, in that sense, has been one of the more developed states in the country. And with development, there is a demographic change that has come about whenever elections come. And that is the phase of the semi-urban seats, which are neither rural nor urban. To talk more about it, I've got with me Himanshu Kaushik of the Times of India. Himanshu, this term urban, why is it coined and what is the criteria of deciding a urban seat?
When you look at urban seats, it's a mix of rural plus urban population. Now, say for example, when I'm talking of Mehsana as a seat, Mehsana has of its 2.5 lakh population has around 1.3 lakh population, which is in the city, Mehsana town, and the remaining voters are in the adjoining area. So it's a mix of 60% urban population and 40% rural population. So that is how we have coined that phrase as urban seats.
And approximately how many seats are these and have they gone up after delimitation?
There are 45 seats. Earlier there were 38. So after this delimitation, there is an increase of 7 seats in urban seats.
I've also got Ketki joining us from the Mumbai Mirror. Ketki, this phenomenon of urban seats, who is it benefiting so far?
Well, in fact, we're in Ahmedabad now. An urban seat actually has usually voted for the BJP. The numbers in Ahmedabad district also tell the same story. In 2012, out of 21 seats in the entire district of Ahmedabad, 17 went to the BJP. So generally, the urban voter has been with the BJP. We've seen that even across the country. But, because there was delimitation, he said a few seats did go up. Traditionally, also a lot of these urban seats have been going to the BJP as well in the range of 30 or 31.
What about the Congress? As Himanshu was saying that after delimitation, the seats went up. So has their performance improved?
Well, in fact, if you look at the comparison with the BJP, you would think that the 5 seats that the Congress gets seem much less compared to 30-31 of the BJP. But after delimitation, this number has gone up. And they have managed to reach about 9. So this is looking like a small number compared to the BJP, but nevertheless, it's still an improvement for the Congress. This is certainly an area they would look at because many might consider this as the kingmaker factor, because the first phase we saw a lot of them were rural seats. Second phase, many say or consider that it is a lot safer for the BJP because a lot of the votes are in urban constituencies as well.
I've got Paul John from the Times of India who joins us. Paul, if you can tell us about the sort of issues in these seats and how does it, how is it different from either the urban seats or the rural seats?
Basically, these urban seats are mostly kind of dominated by village level cooperative banks, APMCs, milk cooperatives. So this kind of culture is a it's a main political culture there. And if you look at the recent Patidar agitation and why it became political, was also a very urban issue. The fact is that most of the Patidars, they are an agrarian community, and their land holdings are decreasing by each generation. And second, the other part is that it started from Mehsana, which is another urban. There are many urban places. There traditionally the literacy rates have been high, so literate youngsters, if not in agriculture, would need jobs.
Is there anything else apart from the Patel factor in these urban seats that you've noticed?
See, if you look at the 2015, again the local body election trends, you will find that the growth of Congress in terms of vote share was tremendous in these urban seats. In these 56 municipalities which went to poll in 2015, the Congress's vote share went up from 29 to 39%, which is a substantial gain. And these were the some of these municipalities were recently formed after the 2011 census. So we can definitely say that the Congress, which has a strong hold in the rural areas, now with these areas coming into the urban seats, the Congress is gaining grounds here.
So the BJP, then how important is it for the BJP to ensure that they do not lose ground?
BJP always thinks that urban and rural are our seats, so they are focusing more on that area. They for example, recently when Narendra Modi was the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he himself had organized a big Nagarpalika event and had given 300 crore rupees to these Nagarpalikas for laying drainage system in that area, or for, say for example, cleanliness ke liye instruments and all those things. So the BJP is also trying to see that their vote share does not go down in these areas.
So there you have it, how these seats are crucial for both Congress and BJP, especially for the Congress, because they think that this time they have a decent chance to topple BJP after 22 years. But for that to happen, Congress has to ensure that they at least share the spoils in these urban seats, and that will be key to the fortunes of both parties. Do keep watching Election with Times. We'll come to you with more updates from Gujarat.